CXMB is a very easy shareware to plug in to install. Works very good. As you can see, this is the Vista theme. Anyways, so that's pretty much it for the PSP. In the XMB. Well, there is a VSH menu. I forgot to mention that. If you'll see here, you'll see the CPU clock XMB. I have it set a little bit higher because it speeds the icon loading up. CPU clock for game, I leave that on default and let the game actually handle that, but you can do it whatever you want to. 333 is the max. Do not use 333 if you have your Wi-Fi enabled, because it can possibly burn up your Wi-Fi. USB device, you can put that to memory stick, flash 0, 1, 2, and 3. Don't mess with those. There's no reason to anymore, especially with CXMB around. UMD disk is pretty cool because it allows you to back up your disks. We do not use it for piracy because we do not condone piracy. And then memory stick works like regular. UMD ISO mode. There's Sony driver, a couple of other drivers, and an M33 driver. The only two you need to be worried about is M33 and the Sony driver, because they allow you to play everything without a UMD disc. I keep it on Sony because it works the best for me. That's pretty much it for that. Anything else before I reboot? That's about it for that. For anybody who's never seen the PSP, I'll show you the factory, the regular stock player. It plays pretty well. It's not too bad. Just different things, different visualizations. Anyways, I think that's it for that. So I'll just reboot real quick and show you. So I have a reboot button here. Yes. Hold R1 when you reboot. And what this does will bring you up into the recovery menu. Or not. Let me turn on with the R button. This is the M33 recovery menu. Toggle USB is the same thing as turning on USB mode within the XMB. Configuration allows you to turn off the Sony logo, the boot logo at the very beginning, but with custom themes, you don't want to do that. Hide corrupt icons. I use that. It hides some firmware, especially the older stuff, uses two files. Second one being looking like a corrupt icon, but it has to stay in there to work, so I always turn it off. Sometimes it may make the games run slower. If it does, turn it back on. This is not used anymore. Game folder, homebrew currently. At least not for me. But you can change it to 4.0 to 1.5 kernel. But if you ever need any help with that, we'll deal with that when we get there. Auto run program at PSP Game Boot eBoot is the recovery flasher. If I was to partially break this thing, that'll help me get it out. UMD mode, we already talked about that. That was where you can change the drivers. You can fake the regions. Turn the VSH menu off and on. Charge battery when USB cable is plugged in, no matter if you have USB enabled or not. I use that all the time. There's just numerous things in here. Something else. Let's see. Plugins. These are CXMB is the theme plugin, and then you have screenshot plugins that work very well. So this is the recovery menu, and that's about it for that. One more thing I'll show you is the I hate these themes, the Vista themes. I'll show you the screenshot. It's easy. Once it's enabled, push the note button. Takes a screenshot. It takes it into negative. And then basically, and this works in game, out of game, in any game, homebrew, PS1 or PSP. And after it takes it, it puts it directly into the picture file or the picture directory, all the way down to the bottom. Wow, as soon as it decides to load, there we go, and it's right there. That's the screenshot. Let me just show you a couple more themes. Everybody always likes the themes. Let's see where's some other good ones. There's a lot of people that put a lot of work into these themes, and it really shows on some of them. Here's Oregon. I like this one. Battery's dying on my damn phone, on my damn camera. Welcome to Oregon. Another good one here. Changed the entire XMB again as well. Good stuff. I'll show you guys one more. One of my other favorite ones being, let's see. This here is another good one. Let me see here. Some of them are terrible, but I have most of the ones that I like on here, and I give them away to people. I have a folder that I carry around for people that whenever I mod their PSPs, I let them have all the homebrew that I have. People generally like that a lot, so here's another cool one here. And then load it up. Another Vista sound boot. As you notice, the wave gets changed as well in the background. It does it on all the themes, but sometimes it hides them with a wallpaper, which I like to do. I don't really like the waves too much, so I just find a let's see here. We'll go with an interesting one. I have so many backgrounds, it takes forever to get. Just like I have like 160 backgrounds, it takes forever to get through them. We'll go with this one. And that's pretty much it for custom firmware. I mean, there's so much other stuff to do, but I don't want to sit here and make a long-ass, boring video. There are some guys that want me to mod their PSP, but they're a little nervous about it, and they asked me to make a video of it, so I told them I would. Hopefully this will show them I know what I'm talking about, and that it's not a big deal. So, hope you enjoy.